Llama, how are you doing?
Yeah, same shit, different toilet, my friend.
Same shit. So, how's everything going in New York? We still got all those riots going on that you're talking about going and seeing?
I went to Eisenhower Park and they were marching around, but there wasn't really any violence over there. I haven't really seen any violence per se. I've seen some nice people though.
Oh, that's cool. That's very nice.
I mean, I also didn't go to the city where apparently that's where Ground Zero is. That's where they're throwing that's where they're getting into the riots with the like the shields and stuff. And
you're talking about the protests.
Yeah, like they made the shields.
See, when you talk about Ground Zero and New York, the rest of us go back to 9/11.
Yeah,
well, I'm just saying, like Ground Zero, as far as the hot spot of where everything's happening is going.
Well, before we keep going, why don't we introduce ourselves?
Tiller, who are you?
Well, I am Tiller the Turtle. I am doing well, and you actually caught me off guard, so I'm just going to say fuck the IRS.
Fuck the IRS. They're going to arrest you, Tiller.
Actually, apparently they might.
How about we start by introducing our guest with us? He's been here a few times, actually. So, Panda, where can we find you? Do you have a podcast or anything you would like to plug while you're here?
Hey, what's up, guys? Patriot Panda in Freedomistan. Yeah, I'm also putting together some channels. Patriot Dad podcast. I can be found on Rumble. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube. Haven't produced any content yet. It's still all in the production phase, but yeah, I'm here to hang out. Let's do it.
Yeah, go find his channels and like them anyways. Llama, give us a little 10 snippet second about yourself.
I'm Llama, and as you could already tell from the way Smitty's been making fun of me, I'm from New York. I would use the word ground zero of all the bullshit that's going on, but I don't want to trigger anybody, even though I'm the one from fucking New York and I seen it the fuck happen, and it fucking scarred me the rest of my life.
I think that's a fuck you, Tiller.
I'm just saying, that's what I think of, because you said something about going to Ground Zero, and I was like, okay, a little late, but...
Yeah, and I'm Smitty. And together, me, Llama, and Tiller, I almost forgot the third one of us, are the three bastards. So thank you for coming and listening to us tonight.
Ruined the surprise. They have to guess which of the three of us are actually the bastards.
Well, we already said Panda's the guest, so.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Our fan base isn't retarded. I mean, they might be. I mean, everyone's got a touch of the ism nowadays, but who knows? So.
I'm the only non-bastard here tonight.
You know it is retarded, though.
Ow. Me?
No, you know what is retarded?
Me?
Sure, but
Logan Paul trying to fight Mike Tyson.
Absolutely, I would love to get off that blank screen.
Fuck that up. Yeah, Jake Paul.
God. Logan Paul's the older brother. He's the he's the
retarded one right now.
No, listen, we're all a little retarded sometimes.
Like I said, everyone has a touch of the tism nowadays.
Bro, tell me how Tyson's pushing 60. Logan, I almost did it right there. Jake Paul is pushing 30. What do you think is going to even happen? This is grown man strength. I feel like people don't understand the difference between grown man strength and regular strength. Grown man strength is built into you.
Well, not even grown man strength. He's been a professional athlete. All the shit they have going on now for therapy and stem cell research and shit. He's not going to be at his prime. But I think he's going to be able to smack down a 30-year-old Jake Paul, for sure.
Have you been watching the Mike Tyson training videos as of recently? This fucking guy is still a monster.
Yeah, he looks like he wants to like actually go fucking kill somebody.
Yes.
And then you see Jake Paul training camp videos, and it's just like, oh, you're not ready for this.
No,
You
not at
haven't
all.
fucking waved to the bodies like Mike has. Like,
I clicked that link a little bit too quickly. Do you want me to just replay that?
Oh, go ahead.
If I can get it to replay, we'll just let it go.
I didn't even have it open. I have the. Nah, you got the Discord chat open.
No, on OBS I have Blaze open.
Gotcha.
He looks mean though. He looks mean as fuck.
Bro, you got to find a way to show that with the change
Here.
your.
I can put it on the Discord for everybody. But
I think what he's saying is blow the video up a little bit.
Yep. So back to the point though. Mike Tyson is gonna like the. I don't think we understand. Like this is not even a real. I think what's going on is Jake Paul thinks he's. I think what he thinks is that he's going to have a Conor McGregor moment where he's gonna step into the ring. He got this great bout with this great superstar, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, even if I lose, I'm gonna still make out." Because look at Conor McGregor. The difference is Conor McGregor actually put up a good fight against fucking Floyd Mayweather, and I know, granted, the fight has not happened yet, but Tyson's fucking 50-6. 44 of those fucking 50 wins are fucking knockouts, dude. Like he's a monster. And he's always been a fucking monster.
do you want me to play that short again for you guys so you can see it?
Yeah, go for it. And those 6 losses that he got was two was against Lennox. One was against Lennox Hill. 2 was against Vander Holyfield. And like these are people that Jake Paul could not even fathom seeing in the fucking ring.
My man is so quick. He knocked dude's glove off.
Bro, he bit somebody's ear off. That's how serious.
But
Oh yeah.
But let's talk about like what's making this fight happen though, and it's the almighty fucking dollar.
Who's they?
Who's they though? Is that our thing? Are we stealing that from Kanye?
Oh, who's they? God damn it, you guys! You know who we're talking about. Fucking
All right,
Jake and Mike got together and like, let's make this happen. They are the they.
There you go. There's the Jake Paul.
You think Mike Tyson's gonna let him like
Oh,
get
bro,
a little bit in?
that little
No, I
duck
don't
there.
think
He
he's
should
gonna
have
get
caught
it.
one to the side of the face. He isn't
got
back
no
from
footwork.
anywhere.
He's got no footwork. He's gonna get rocked. Jake Paul, he's got no footwork, man.
No, he really doesn't. His 2 feet are in the exact same place. His back foot isn't moving at all, and his front foot goes from one position to another. He doesn't move forward at all, or move anything but forward.
I don't know if any of us are like boxing pros or anything like that. I'm just saying that dude versus fucking Mike. I don't care who it is. Don't care. Like you can put someone. Oh, who would be like the best contender for Mike Tyson right now?
God.
Who's an actual fucking full-time boxer.
Full-time boxer.
God.
Like that's what they fucking do, not like what Jake over here does. Fucking set up fights for money and fight like old retired fucking MMA fighters. Who's someone who's active in the boxing world that you'd think would be a good fucking matchup for Mike Tyson? You got one off the top of your head?
Shit, who's still alive?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Definitely
Watching this
not.
dude, he's a fucking monster.
I would definitely not say fucking what's his name.
So the number 1 ranked boxer in the world right now, his record is 55-1-2 with 36 KOs.
What's his name?
And it's
Who's that?
Canelo Alvarez.
While you're pulling that up, can I
Boxer
just
in the
say,
world right now.
Jake Paul is playing Super Mario 1. Okay? Mike Tyson, he's Sonic 3D.
Yeah, Sonic 3D. That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, I mean, all the older people in the audience will get that reference.
I'm a play this first short right here.
What do you think about like somebody like Muhammad Ali or like Sonny Liston?
Yeah, I'm talking about like in the game.
No, I know. Like I know people like now. Do you think?
Like I don't. You can speculate all day on like who the best is. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna go. I've watched more Mike Tyson fights than anybody else, so I'm gonna say he's just hands down gonna whoop up on anybody.
Oh, he's gonna be a monster about it. Absolutely.
Question:
But let's say Mike came in and fought Canelo Alvarez. How would you expect that fight to turn out? Like an actual fucking boxer who's ranked.
He looks like he's I don't know. That would be something because he looks like he's pretty light on his feet. He's got pretty quick swings, whereas Mike Tyson looks like he would be more of like a welter style, just like big old fucking haymakers all day. Yeah. So it would be quite a fight.
That peekaboo fucking style.
Yeah. Yep. The peekaboo. There you go. Yeah.
So I think Mike would have a harder issue with that guy, and I think Jake's going to be a fucking light workout for him. That's the point I was trying to make. Like
Jake's going to be easy money for sure.
Because whenever you watch someone who's active in it, Mike Tyson looks like he just stepped out of the fucking boxing ring full time. Like a few months ago or a few years ago.
Yeah.
You think he goes for the knockout?
Yo, I'm reading this article. It says Deontay Wilder worried Mike Tyson could end up in a coma after fighting Jake Paul.
I think, to answer your question, Panda, I think he's totally going to go for the knockout.
Absolutely.
This isn't a friendly who did he come out of retirement and box a handful of years ago? Tiller, pull that up.
I don't know. Pull it up as if I've got it like ready.
Oh shit, bro! Jake Paul is a foot taller than Mike Tyson, bro.
So okay.
I don't mean shit.
I know it doesn't really mean shit, but it does mean shit.
It kind of does. It means he's got a little more reach. So who am I looking up?
Tyson's gonna work that body.
Mike Tyson
exhibition match.
What I'm really worried about is Mike Tyson having the stamina to go the whole bout.
If he goes strong and he just goes in there hard charger, I think he's gonna go after the knockout.
There it is. Yeah, 2020.
He needs to.
Yeah, so like the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson match, that was friendly, and Mike was getting aggressive in that and taking it further than what they agreed upon. I mean, there's a little bit of that, like they were talking about that after that fight, but I don't see Mike coming into this exhibition match with the whole I'm not gonna beat the fuck out of this kid, because he's not an old man. Jake's fucking young. I feel like Mike's gonna be just not gonna pull any of his punches because he really can't.
Right. No, he can't. So, he can't afford to play the stamina game. Not against, what is he? What did we just see? It was 27? Yeah, he's only 27. It's kind of like, it makes me sad to know that I'm 6 years older than Jake Paul. Nickname the problem child. That's an appropriate nickname.
Because he has, why do you feel bad being only 6 years older than him?
I mean, I don't feel bad, but I just I didn't know he was younger than I am.
Oh, gotcha.
It feels weird.
That he's more successful? Yeah, fuck that guy. Fucking bullshit.
Not necessarily that, but I guess I should say it makes sense that he is a lot less mature than I am. But I've got a good question. Do you think that Mike Tyson or Jake Paul eats lab-grown meats.
They both do.
They both do?
No.
Oh, what is this?
Probably fucking Jake. I mean, look at all the fucking shit they're making. They'll probably like try to do shit like that next, you know.
Did you see the video on how they make the lab grown meats?
Yes.
They take like a little they take like 3 cells out of the meat, then they put it into like a soup which multiplies it, and it makes like the connective tissue, it makes the fat tissue, and then they pump it into like a machine that fucking 3D prints it, and it's fucking weird.
I'm curious about this picture that's on the screen. Why does that look like bud? Like, why does that look like weed?
That's a chicken wing.
Oh, okay, that checks out. I just haven't had any flour in a long time, and I'm fiending.
You think that shit?
Deep fried, bud.
You think that they ban this shit in Europe or no?
I don't think that I don't think that they do it in Europe.
I don't think you can.
Highly doubt it, right?
So do you buy it?
Well,
Do you guys, so you guys are probably going to end up eating lab-grown meat eventually.
No, well, apparently 75% of the meat that you get at like commercial places is lab-grown meat. So you most likely had lab-grown meat.
It is very possible, especially if you've eaten at anything like fast food, where they're just like, yeah, we'll take that experimental shit.
Hold on, maybe it might say in the article how much it is.
Keep
So
scrolling.
I'm so glad that I don't fucking have to buy meat from the fucking grocery store.
Yeah, you got farms out there, right?
I have a farm.
Oh, then there you go.
I fucks with shit like Good Ranchers and shit like that. I don't have an account yet, but I intend on getting one eventually.
All right, this is what you need to do, Tiller. Where do you live? What state?
Michigan.
Michigan. Perfect. Go fucking kill deer.
Oh, yeah.
Eat
Right.
the
Well,
deer.
right.
Learn how to hunt. Be self-sustaining.
Wait, what? That's where meat comes from, dude? What are you fucking
That's
talking
fucking
about?
where meat comes from, bro.
So wait a
No,
minute.
come
You're
on,
telling me
come
that
on,
you
come
could...
on.
You're telling me that you can just go outside and pick an apple from the tree?
No,
You don't have to do anything to
All
it?
the apples.
Nope.
All the fucking apples.
Nope. Those apples are processed. The ones that you eat are processed. You can't just pick an apple off the fucking tree and eat it, dude. No.
You're
Yes, you can.
you're really like
Place.
taking my
Apple
sarcastic
trees.
tone out at the knees, Llama, and I don't like it. Now people will think that I was serious, and you as well.
So, anyways, let's get back on this meat subject.
She wants the meat.
But only if it's real meat.
Panda, do you stockpile fresh meat? Do you buy from a butcher? Do you hunt? Do you do fishing? Anything like that?
Hi, Panda.
Panda died. Anyways, meat, fresh meat. Do you have like venison on hand?
Oh, Panda had a
Fish,
stroke
shit
for
like that?
No, I don't have anything on hand. This year I do plan on going hunting for the first time.
Oh, we're all going hunting.
What's that?
We're all going on a fucking big hunting trip.
Well,
That sounds fun.
we need to do that. I just this last Christmas I invested in my my 308, and yeah, plan on going hunting this season. Got my son a bow, and he's been practicing. So when bow season opens up, we're gonna get him out there. And in the meantime, we're looking to go do our first hog hunt, because I'm not sure how it is everywhere, but down here in Florida, hog season is all year round. So, so yeah, we're working on that. Looking forward to stocking our freezer with some fresh meat.
That's funny
So
because
you don't have to. Oh, sorry, Llama.
No, I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna That was funny. You were saying you were gonna go hunting with your 308 and stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be the only one with the crossbow. But then you were like, oh, I got my son a bow, and I was like, yeah.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Llama. I hunt with the bow too. So,
Bro, you know how it is.
I do fucks with some archery. I never hunted with a bow or anything, but I'm not a bad shot once I get a couple tester shots in.
That's all it takes is a couple of test shots, and then once you get those test shots in, you basically got the hang of it, and it's uphill from there.
Yeah. So I'm reading this article. I won't lie; it seems to be pretty biased against these up here. What did it say? Something about the Republicans. Hold on. So DeSantis and his little bill that he signed right here. There's a link there, but I scrolled down a little bit. Something, we're not doing that in the state of Florida. Where did there was something right here.
You control.
There you go. This one right here. For one thing, it's stunningly hypocritical for Republicans, supposedly the party of the free market, to impose restrictions on commerce to protect one particular industry. I mean,
Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that altogether. This, like I'm saying, this article seems like very pro lab grown cows.
Bro, it's like they like to use. No, I don't accept that bullshit where it's like, oh, but these are your morals. It's like, no, there's a line between fucking morals and there's a line between being fucking stupid. And like, listen, maybe if fucking there was like a famine and every single cow on the earth fucking died and there was no more fucking meat and we really wanted meat, maybe. But like, we have fucking cows, and and
there's, I mean, and you can hunt too, and you can have small gardens. There's all kinds of fucking shit you can do to get away from lab grown anything.
Bro,
I think a lot of that is ignored, and everyone wants to go towards these new progressive, fucking foods, and it's just like, hey guys, no, we don't have to fucking live that way.
To your point, I think I watched this one video where I don't know how true it is or not, but it was talking about if every citizen in the United States had 3 chickens, the egg industry there would be no egg industry. Everybody would have food if everybody was allowed to have 3 chickens. Not even allowed, but just had 3 chickens. Bro, front lawns are lawns in general is like a fucking Victorian age British thing where only like the monarchs would have that. Everybody's front lawn used to be gardens and vegetable gardens and shit. It wasn't until like the 1800s that we started doing weird shit like that.
We're bougie.
Bougie
That's exactly it.
Yep.
It's a sign, a status symbol that we don't have to grow our food. We can purchase it. So fuck you, poors.
It's the end times.
I mean, they want to control. And who's they though? But they want to control everything that we do. They want, they want us to eat the bugs, live in pods, do that, this, that. They want us to not pay attention because if we're self-sufficient, I mean, they say it over and over again, we are the carbon that they want to reduce. If we die off, if we depopulate, there's less of us to uprise against the world leaders. So they don't want us to be sufficient. They don't want us to have, there's plenty of laws against having chickens in the city. Oh, because they're loud. Oh, because they're this or that or smelly or dirty. Well, fuck you. It's my yard.
Well, you can't. Well, yeah. But if you're in an apartment or something, I can understand. You can't have a chicken in a fucking apartment. That's not going to fucking work.
Yeah, but even if you have a house...
That's true, but I did not say apartment.
Yeah, but to Tiller's point, they really do disincentivize it because they're like, why would you raise a chicken? You could just go to the store and get a pack of chicken cutlets for $4.
See, where I'm at, it's not like that at all. It's everyone has chickens, even in town. So,
and I bet you that supermarkets aren't really needed. Like over here, there's about 30 supermarkets within a 1 mile range. over there's probably like they're more spread out because everybody basically grows and has and all the livestock on their own. Yeah.
So like if I go to Walmart and I'm needing food, it's like shit that I don't make on my own, like pasta. Like, okay, I don't grow wheat. I don't make my own breads and shit, but I could. I know how to make bread. But very little do I need to go and buy from the store, which is pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, bread is pretty hard to make because in order to I was actually looking into this, and in order to grow bread, like in order to make bread, you need to grow a shitload of wheat. Like you need a whole, bro, you need a whole field of wheat for like a little bit of flour.
I know.
Yeah, I think it's like 25 pounds. You need like a quarter acre or something like that.
That's ridiculous.
Well, and I also think those are the if you're making white bread. If you make like peasant bread, which has like the whole fucking plant put into it,
you could get more.
You get more, but I also think you sacrifice a lot on that taste and everything.
It's a little bit more grainy.
We have a guest in the podcast.
Wait, another guest?
Yeah, look.
I mean, I definitely can. Or this guest could introduce themselves.
He can't really introduce himself.
This is my boy Texas.
Oh, what's up, Texas?
Oh,
here, hold on. I got you. Give me 1 second.
How old is he?
He's 3.
He's a baby.
He is a baby. He acts like a baby.
He looks like he wants attention.
Is he a golden doodle?
He is a. So this is his mama, Charlie. She is a golden doodle. We bred her with a Bernie doodle, a Burmese mountain dog.
Oh, okay.
Doodle.
So lovely.
Texas is what is called a golden mountain doodle.
She's
like, I like it.
For our listeners out there, that is a mutt.
It's a bastard like one of us.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. I've got Cody Boy right next to me. He's a golden doodle. I just don't have any. I don't have any video.
I have
a mutt.
4 stray cats.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have, Smitty?
I got a mutt.
What kind of mutt?
A Heinz 57.
Oh yeah, I fucks with that.
A little bit of everything. I've always had German Shepherds and stuff in the past, but we got a family dog this time, and I was not going to pay money for it. Picked her up as a pup. She's probably like honestly one of the best dogs I've had. So I'm saying that as she's fucking barking at somebody.
I used to get pit bulls from like shelter.
Homeless people?
Well, no, from shelter. They were in dog fights and bro, in the Bronx, you know what they do? They inject the pit bulls with gunpowder.
I thought that they fed them gunpowder.
No, they inject their brains with gunpowder.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So that's probably an update because back in the day, I think they just used to feed it to them.
Yeah, so here we have like a huge fucking wild dog problem. Like people just let their dogs fucking make all the babies in the world that they want. And they just let them loose. So it's really hard on my wife. We'll be driving down like these dirt roads and shit or the back roads out in Bell. And we'll just see all these puppies and shit. And she's like, I want one. I'll be like, if I stop this truck, no. No, ma'am.
I'd be picking up all the puppies, bro. Damn.
You know what's funny that we're talking about that? Because Sarah's going to go pick up a little Yorkie. We're gonna rescue a Yorkie. I think this weekend.
Oh yeah.
And her name is Carl Baskins.
Oh, Carl.
I'm not necessarily a small dog guy. To be honest with you, dogs are dogs, and they're better than cats. But
I agree with that. And I have 4 stray cats that I take care of in my backyard right now.
You have a backyard in New York?
Yeah, bro.
Is there any weed in it?
No.
That's a shame.
Well, wait, Smitty, I'm sorry. I don't live in the boroughs. I apologize.
Dude, whenever I think of where you live, it's a box in a really tall building.
It used to be.
And you have like one fucking window and
We ain't
like a
living like
house,
that no
like
more,
a scriggly ass fucking house plant.
We ain't living like that no more, bro.
And everyone's always fucking yelling. Yeah, and you pay more than anyone pays in a mortgage for like a fucking full blown actual goddamn house.
Bro, that's further west. That's Queens, that's Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island.
Yeah, the real New York.
Yeah, I guess so. That's fucked up, right? When people think of New York, it's like New York City isn't even the capital of New York State. It's Albany.
Well, that's your brand, dude. Your brand is shit. So
we got the Big Apple, baby.
Is weed legal in New York?
Hell yeah, everybody smokes weed. Bro, you walk down the street, everybody, like, you know how people used to smoke cigarettes back in the day? People are just smoking joints now.
Yeah. That's how it is in Michigan, too, if you're in a big city.
Yeah. Funny story, I walked into Walmart last night with my wife, and, dude, we have, like, 400 or 500 people who live in my town, and we fucking get in there, and fucking Walmart, dude, just smells of fucking weed, like, horribly bad. And I was like, does it always smell like this here? And my wife's just like, yeah, it always fucking smells like weed in this store.
I don't think, well, that's technically some OSHA shit. I don't know if you could be smoking while you on a job.
Dude, here's the thing. We're a small town, so, like,
ain't nobody
people don't give a fuck. If you get your job done, just do what you're gonna fucking do. Like, there's 3 places to work in my town, and it's either like a factory, Walmart, or you're working in agriculture. Either it be like food or marijuana. So,
have you introduced this topic, Killer?
I mean, I've been trying to segue into it for a while, but that's been on the screen for a minute.
Yeah, so the news is that the United States federal government is reclassifying marijuana to a Schedule 3. The Schedule 3 is along with, I think, steroids, and I'm not 100%, but I think ibuprofen Schedule 3 too. Don't quote me on that. But I know that anabolic steroids is Schedule 3.
Doctor prescribed. That means my business is about to start booming.
There you go. So tell us what's the difference between Schedule 1, 2, and 3? Do you know, Smitty?
Schedule 3 is no medical benefit at all, and no one should ever have it, period, and we will kill you if we find it on you.
Wait, that's Schedule 3 or Schedule 1?
Yeah, that's Schedule 1.
Schedule 1. Schedule 1, I'm sorry. Schedule 2 is that there is, there are benefits, but they outweigh, and they will give them to you if you are in terminal care, I believe. Mm-hmm. And then Schedule 3 is...
right?
Yeah. And then Schedule 3 would be anything that your doctor would just give or prescribe to you for over-the-counter. Or not over-the-counter, but shit that you need a pharmacist for.
Like steroids.
Yeah. Like, I believe morphine and shit like that, Tylenol, everything like that falls into Schedule 3.
Yeah. Let me... Tiller, could you...
Schedule 2, I think heroin is...
What do you need, Llama?
Could you pull up a list of the drugs in the schedules by any chance? Would you be able to do that?
Yeah, I can probably do that. Just give me 2 minutes.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Let me see if I maybe... you'll find it before me.
Okay, so Schedule 1, high potential for abuse, no medical use.
Okay, we got it.
Let me go down to 2.
Yep, we got it right here, 1 through 5.
Okay.
Damn. There's 5 different schedules, actually. Shit. How is...
I didn't know that. I thought there was only 4.
Bro, how is Xanax a Schedule 4 drug? Xanax is a very dangerous drug. I mean, I know that it's a beneficial drug for some people, but the two...
Oh, it's so dangerous, though. So addictive.
Not even that. It's physically addictive because the two drugs that you could die from by going cold turkey trying to quit them is Xanax. I forgot the scientific name. It's benzoathylenes or something, and fucking alcohol. Those two things, if you go cold turkey on those things, you will go into coma and it might result in death. I don't know how the fuck did they put Xanax as Schedule 4? That should be like Schedule 2 at the very least.
Okay, so Schedule 2, I was mixing up heroin and cocaine. I knew one of them was a Schedule 2 that they were giving people.
How is cocaine have current medicinal uses?
I don't fucking know, dude, but I have the condition. The government needs to give me some of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some of that government coke.
Good stuff. No fit.
The shit that they got from Pablo Escobar's house?
Ooh, yeah. It's the stuff that fucking Hunter Biden's using. I want some of his fucking cocaine.
Do you really think Hunter Biden is using the best cocaine, or is he just using whatever cocaine he can get for cheap?
Oh, bro, he's going down. He's going down to the CIA office, and he's like,
"Yo, give me
some of that sweet fucking Chiba," and they just get him that fucking yellow ass brick.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Walks off.
You know what's funny? How when you say dope to a weed head, they think heroin, and when you say dope to any other drug addict, they think weed.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you guys. Dope is heroin.
Yep. I let people say dope whenever they're like, "Hey, can I smoke some dope with you?" I'm just like, "I don't smoke dope."
No, bro, I don't smoke fucking dope.
Yeah. I was actually in fucking where's Jersey? Yeah, Jersey Shores, or on the beach up there, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I watched a guy get fucking pissed off. Some homeless black guy. Is pretty funny.
Now, what do you think this means for like how many states have legalized marijuana at this point?
28.
Not enough.
More than half of them, right?
I think, yeah, 27, 28, something like that.
So would it be safe to say that the majority of the states agree with marijuana?
It's almost like we could put it to a vote.
Like a convention of states, but you know what happens when you do a convention of states is we're not going to just talk about marijuana. There's going to be a lot of other things on the table for discussion.
Oh, geez, we should have had a convention of states like fucking. I mean, we should have one with every election, in my opinion. You know, we should have definitely had one. We should have definitely had one when Biden came into office. We should have been like, all right, so who fucking voted for him? Not it. Wasn't me. All right, now that we've got, maybe skip the pointing fingers part of it, but fucking, how do we get his ass out of here? And then the shit where they're trying to impeach, I might be jumping to a topic that we plan on covering later, but
no, that's where we're going. Oh no, we're going in.
I mean, we're kind of transferring into the state versus federal power,
yeah, that's where we're going.
But the thing. The Republicans are trying to impeach Biden because he withheld aid from Israel, if I got that correctly. But he's been doing it for a while. And the fact, like, we should have impeached him on not protecting our border, right? We should, like, the second that we got to, like, 1 million people crossing the border, and then him deliberately, like, trying to fucking trip up the National Guard down in Texas, like, we should have impeached him then.
Yeah, but what do you think would happen? And okay, so let's think about this for a second. We impeach Joe Biden. We get Kamala Harris. What changes?
Joe Biden can't run for president again?
Well, he listen, let's be honest, dude. That's nobody's worried about that.
Yeah, not very many people know.
He's not going to make it through another presidency.
Yeah.
Even if he gets reelected. So what would impeaching Joe Biden really do for us?
To be absolutely not a whole lot.
Worse. put us in a worse position with fucking Harris.
But the Republicans are still trying to do it, though. And a lot of people are saying that it's like, they're only doing it because they tried to do it to Trump kind of thing.
Well, everything right now is fucking... We have an election coming up. All the stops are going to be pulled out. Both sides are going to start showing their assholes to everybody.
It makes more sense. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Smitty. It makes more sense to do it towards the end of the presidency because now you don't contend with Kamala Harris potentially taking the presidency for a long time. You're coming up on re-election, and you could knock Biden out of the election with the impeachment as well. Yay, nay?
Aliens.
Yeah, you're right.
What's up with you and aliens, bro?
Bro. You want to know what's up with me and aliens?
Have you been watching a lot of Ancient Aliens?
No, dude. I fucking woke up at 3 o'clock this morning and had the best fucking original idea ever. And I'm going to start spreading it amongst the truther community. It's going to be awesome.
Do you want to share this with us on the podcast, or?
Yeah, we'll go into it real quick. So you guys know the Anunnaki? Or, fuck, I can't pronounce them right now.
Anunnaki.
God damn it. Anunnaki. Yeah, there we go. So, and how they came here to Earth for our gold because of cosmic radiation and all this other bullshit.
Yes.
Well, if you go down deep into the ocean far enough, you don't have to worry about cosmic radiation because water acts as a shield. So, we have all of these unidentified shit flying out of the goddamn oceans right now.
Oh, you
Bro, they went under fucking water and they never left us. They're still here.
That's a mind fuck.
And they're letting us sit up here on top with all the fucking toxic ass radiation mining their gold for them. I'm dropping my pin on the desk right now.
Bro, did you hear you know about the solar flares that are coming in this weekend?
Yeah, it's crazy shit, dude.
Holy shit.
You know where you're gonna want to be when all that if that shit pops off in like a crazy ass way, you're gonna want to be way the fuck underwater. Just saying.
Oh, let me get my scuba gear on.
Yeah,
my fucking scuba aliens, Steve bro. Over here.
Fucking pandas over there, like, what the fuck is Smitty talking about?
I mean,
Black I don't know. Can't have fucking.
Oh yeah, I just realized you're black. You can't swim.
I know that's why they went down there because they're scared of us. They're like, if anyone's gonna fuck this over, it's gonna be black people. We got to get under the fucking
water. You know what the funniest shit would be? This is the funniest shit. Imagine being the aliens and you're under the water and you're like looking out into the ocean, and then all of a sudden you see a scuba diver just pass your window. And it's like a black scuba diver. You're like, oh shit, they found us. Let's get out of here. Get the fuck
out. There was 3 white guys that swam past him earlier, but then the black guy, and then they freak the fuck out.
Yeah, they were like sipping their coffee, like, oh, that's just Bob. We know Bob.
And then there's a blue-haired white girl who are looking at the aliens like, God, they're so racist.
And then the other guy is George. And then, oh yeah, that's Curious George.
And then the black guy comes up and they're like, oh fuck, he gonna steal our car.
He's gonna steal the cameras off the fucking ship.
I'm just imagining a black dude hot wiring a UFO right now. It's got me.
God damn it.
Oh, you just connect the red to the black, and then it it makes a sound like an old fucking Cadillac.
Too fucking far, Tiller. We drive scat packs now. Fuck that Cadillacs.
Look, I didn't mean it that way. I was just thinking like it would be funny for a UFO to sound like an old Cadillac.
I mean it. What way did you not mean it, Tiller?
Rolling in their Chrysler 300s.
Yeah, cruising around in space in they 6'4".
You'll come back. The aliens will look outside. The fucking spaceship will be on cinder blocks.
Chrysler 10,000s, more like it.
That's it.
Anyways, sorry I segued into a weird ass alien theory I came up with at fucking 3 o'clock.
That works fine because
I
the
mean,
government has aliens.
that's true.
Yeah, they have came out and fucking confirmed it. If you believe the whistleblower, and I don't fucking goddamn, I believe them. I'll just go out there and say it.
Look, I'm just saying we know more about outer space in our universe than we do about the depths of our oceans.
All right,
Okay.
Panda's fucking backing me up on it. I'm right. Everyone else is wrong.
Yep.
Fuck it.
That's what NASA's original mission was to explore the oceans and not space. And then apparently they started exploring space.
So you guys
No,
heard
yeah.
it here first.
They couldn't get over the pressure problem, so they were like, "Fuck that! It's easier to go up than it is down."
Yep.
So there we go, guys. You all heard it first on the Three Bastards podcast. The aliens never left us. They stayed here. We're still mining their gold for them. And they're just floating down in the ocean so they don't get radiated to death.
Do you think they have deals cut with Israel and shit?
No.
You don't think so? You don't think that Israel
Why would you go to the governments of the shit that you created and make deals with it?
That's a good point.
Reptilians.
You're the boss. I don't like at my weed farm and everything. I don't walk in there and make deals with my employees on what they're gonna fucking do for that day. I tell them what they're gonna fucking do for that
You
day.
have managers, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But they speak with.
You're looking at it wrong, though. This isn't an employer-employee relationship. This is a
I own you.
A pet versus owner relationship, right? The worst thing is, let's flip it. We're the goldfish in the container. They're the ones who maintain it all, right? So it's like we don't even know they exist. Yeah, as far as we're concerned, we're our own our own thing, and this is our world. But they're the ones outside the glass, just watching and observing us.
You guys think we could fight the aliens?
No.
Really?
No, we couldn't even get down there to them.
Yeah.
I heard the aliens are scared of us, though.
So here's what, like, there's some theories that go along with like nuclear explosions and the whole like multiverse dimensional bullshit. And some people think that whenever we started nuking stuff, we started nuking things in alternate dimensions. And so that's why the aliens started showing up.
So what you're saying is
when we nuke ourselves, we nuke something in their world. See what I'm saying? That's one of the theories that's going. I'm not saying that's what I believe, but that is a theory out there.
If that were the case, some lesser knowing entity could then accidentally nuke us, and that hasn't happened yet.
No, can't happen that way. So we are a third dimensional being. That's so we can recognize first and second dimensional beings, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a fourth dimensional being can see everything, and it goes down from there. You can never see the layer up above you, but they also believe with us being the third dimension, we're the dimension that can start. We're the first dimension that can affect the dimensions above us. And I have to look this up. This is all like quantum physics theories and shit like this, just stuff I've heard people talking about. But it makes sense once you listen to them.
Aliens say that all humans have the capability of ESP.
I mean, I believe it.
Yeah. I mean, our own government, the CIA, says that we can all fucking astral project. We just have to do the correct programs.
The men who stare at goats type shit.
I think humans are a little stronger than what we give them credit to, and I think we could definitely fuck the aliens up if we had to.
I don't think we have like magical psychic abilities. I mean, if we were, let's go with the most popular. Let's go with the most popular alien theory out there, that we're created from them. Would you create a tool that could that could kill you underneath its own power. Like it could choose to fucking just like you walk into your garage and your hammer just fucking destroys you. Would you make a hammer that could do that?
Would look at nuclear power.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe we are getting a little bit out of control for them, but at the same time, like I also don't think they could just be wanting to watch our technology curve and everything. I still don't think we could ever destroy anything that they're like their home planets or anything like that. No, we'll be outclassed.
Not yet, but I think what the thing is that aliens see the potential in humans and how intelligent and how sentient of beings that we are. You get what I'm saying? Like look from our development from like the 1500s to the year 2000 is like astronomical. That's in 500 years. 500 years on a universal scale is like a snap of a finger.
So not Mike Tyson, goddamn Neil deGrasse Tyson, he talks about this, and compare chimps to humans. And then he's like, and then go ahead and take humans and then quantify the same leap that went from chimps to humans, and that's probably where the aliens are. So like all the shit that they do, we would probably call it magic if they did it in front of us, because it's just technology that we don't understand, and we probably wouldn't ever be able to understand. And for them to like do all the traveling and all the fucking the shit that that they have to do to even get here from other planets that can sustain life, like they've solved problems that we don't even know are problems yet for us to do that.
Bro, but we're also assuming that these aliens are fourth dimensional beings. What if they're not?
Well, even if they're not fourth dimensional beings, they're still probably an older race than we are and a lot fucking smarter. And you can't. We can close a little bit of the intelligence gap, I think, because a lot of the people in the government are saying that these UFOs are given to us so that way we discover new technology. But I feel like they're giving us like their version of a classic car or a classic UFO. You know what I'm saying? And they're keeping the really good shit for them. And they're like, yeah, they can figure this out. They reverse, engineer it, but it's never going to be a threat to us. Probably make them more effective at gathering the resources we want them to gather. Or whatever it is that they put us here to do.
Smitty, you know how I know that we're gonna beat the aliens?
We're gonna fuck them.
You know who's gonna fuck them?
I mean, that's how Ireland did their shit.
Hold up. You know who's gonna fuck them?
Our women.
Will Smith.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck them.
Will Smith's wife is gonna fuck him.
Yeah,
nah,
that's more believable.
That's Mr. Independence Day. You guys didn't catch the reference?
Oh, okay. No, I got it now.
Oh, no, I definitely got the reference. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith's gonna fuck him. Yeah, and you're gonna have
Will Smith doesn't get to fuck unless Jada Pinkett Smith lets him fuck.
Oh, damn.
He has to ask permission to fuck an alien.
Yo, let's watch out what we say about fucking Will Smith, because he might come and slap one of us.
To be honest with you, I'm not concerned about that at all.
If he does, he'll leak.
True.
Leaky.
Podcast friendly.
So,
he can go pee. That's taking a leak.
While we're just flopping about in this dead space, do we want to just bring it to just a random article I have that's local for me, anyways?
Is it about the AI dog robots the Marine Corps is using?
No, but we could go that way if you'd prefer.
No, that was.
I think I would need a link for that one, anyways. So
I sent the link, and you guys said it was an Onion article.
Oh yeah, I can find that.
It sounded like an Onion article.
No, don't fucking pull it up. I was busting balls. What's going on in your neck of the woods there, Tiller?
There we are. So
some redneck.
So I thought this was pretty cool. that teachers. This apparently started in Grand Rapids, but other schools in Mount Pleasant are doing it. For a woodworking class, they are having kids build their own skateboard. And I'm not talking just like, just building a board, like throwing some wheels on a 2x4 and seeing if you could get that thing, get some air on it, We're talking, from what I understand, I could be wrong, but it seems like they're like building it ply by ply in these schools, or they're going somewhere to do it. But like, yeah, there's a lot of steps. I don't know how much you guys know about building skateboards, but most skateboards, if they're like worth a shit at all, they're like 5 plies, and that's cheap.
Because I know with my brother's skateboard, like you could see on like the nose and stuff where it's all grinded down, you could see the different layers of the wood. And I guess to make them, what you would take the pieces, you would glue them together, press them together.
Yeah, it's in like a steam type thing, and they're pressed into shape as well, and then you cut the whole thing out.
Yes.
So that sounds like a whole like year-long project for these kids. So anything else on it? No, it's a pretty short article.
I wish I had this. When I was in high school in New York City, I was going to high school in Queens. We had 3 choices. We had music, we had dance, and we had acting. I took acting, and I don't know if you guys think I'm a good actor or not. But
I mean, you be acting a fool, so you got that down.
I'd be acting a fool sometimes.
I thought you took Grand Theft Auto in high school.
Oh yeah, well,
that was extra credit.
It's not good at that.
That was one of those after school curricular activities.
That was during school too. But we didn't see. Maybe that's why I was doing it, because they didn't listen. Maybe they should make more interesting things in schools. Maybe they should.
Well, I mean, give kids things to do and they'll steal less shit. I mean, I've been saying that since I was 15.
Dude, when I was in high school, I was
talking about stealing things.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I mean, I got to bring a gun to school and put it in my locker. So I shot skeet.
That's cool.
What do they say? Idle hands is
the devil's playground. Yeah. That's true.
I would have loved to go to school if I was able to go to wood class and use like that turning machine. And,
the bandsaw and everything, bro.
No, not the bandsaw. The thing that spins it and like you
lathe.
The lathe. Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't have made too good of a skateboard out of that one, but yeah.
No, not a skateboard, but like I'm just saying that's a machine that you would have in like the woodworking class and stuff. And I've always like, I guess I just brought that up because I always watch those like videos on YouTube of people making like really dope shit.
You watch all the Asian people make shit? I fucking love watching Indian people make shit.
I really do. For some reason, the way that they do shit in, like, I don't want to say like third world countries, but places where they do shit old school.
India?
Hey, the less fucking money and the more poor they are, the better the video. That's all.
True.
You know the Indian guy that fixes everybody's like gas stoves and their pressure cookers, and he has like a little dot on his head, and he fixes like 20 people's things at the same time.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't think I've seen that guy, but it sounds about right.
That he always like puts his finger on his little dot on his head, and he's like, ugh.
Speaking of fixing things, I'm reading in this top right corner, Flint students test water quality in the Flint River. I'm going to just give that a click.
Do it. Because they're like, oh, we're fucked still, guys.
Yeah. From across 4 counties.
That's why little Susie had a 4-arm baby last winter.
She had a spider baby.
That chick don't want to fucking be there. Go back up. Show the girl in the champion sweatshirt. Look at her face. I'll tell you the true meaning.
Yeah, let's
in her
not even
eyes.
read articles. Let's just look at the pictures and read the headlines like everybody else does.
Like everybody else.
Because
She's
Look at those goggles, no?
as one black person to another black person, she's like, "What the fuck? Like, fuck this! I want to get the fuck out of here." None of those black people want to be there. Look at them, dude.
Look
They're
at
all black.
look at the girl who's actually staring at nothing, like following her eyes. She's staring right here, like at nothing. Best case scenario, she's staring at the back of these people's legs. She's not invested at all.
She wants to know what decision led her there.
Extracurricular.
She's like, I could be stealing a car right now.
Yeah,
racist.
or this purse. No,
This is
dude,
not
it's
racist.
an
Did that
actual-
come
we're
from
born with
Llama?
the
You're the one who told me you used to steal cars in high school. The fuck you mean?
Wow, outed me.
I mean, don't call me racist when I'm not being racist.
I'm just joking.
All right, let's get down to the article.
All right.
Bust some black balls.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
What are we swapping to now?
What was the next one?
We got NATO.
Hey, let's go to this
Or do
social
we-
security cut because I want to hear fucking Tiller tell us how he's going to go to prison.
Oh. Is
the
this the
IRS.
one? Is this the one about the? Oh yeah, the IRS right here.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't even think this is.
If they don't get funding by 2035, they're gonna have to make more cuts to Social Security.
Yeah, am I even on the right one? Because this is not what I had pulled up a minute ago.
Where? Oh, this makes sense.
I think
Why-
you were trying to Google yourself to see if they were coming after you.
This is why we're probably bringing in so many illegal immigrants is to supplement the Social Security.
Why? They don't pay into Social Security,
If they got legal jobs, they do.
but they're illegal, so they don't have legal jobs.
Bro, in New York State, you could work
Okay, maybe New York, but that's not enough of them.
California.
Because we're, all the ones down here in Oklahoma that are working all the farm jobs that
What about California?
no, it's not enough, dude. It'd have to be like everywhere.
What I'm saying is this is supplemental to prolong this Ponzi scheme of Social Security.
I understand, but I don't think it's enough.
I
I
agree.
don't think enough of them are even gonna want a legit job because they know. One thing I know about the illegals here, they want the cash paying jobs. They just want them because it's more money that they get to send back home because they're not going to do their fucking taxes. So taxes to them is just robbery. So
But there are some illegal immigrants that do that. I've worked with a lot of these people. Most of the time it is what you're saying. But there are some people that are like, listen, man, I'm trying to become a citizen. I want to get my green card, and when I go get my green card or whatever, I want to make it show that they see that I'm paying my taxes, and I'm paying my fair share.
Hey, I gotta talk to you later, Dad. Love you, bye.
Love you
no,
too.
you don't love me.
Don't mind that. Carry on.
I can't believe you told your dad you didn't want to talk to him. What kind of fucking son are you, piece of shit?
Jesus.
My dad was still fucking alive. I would hug him to fucking death again.
Let's
Hug
not
him
talk
to
about
death
that.
again. That was actually pretty funny. That cracked me up.
What are we going?
I don't know. I just clicked on NATO because you guys were talking about my dad.
And Panda, I'm sorry if that was sore subject.
Oh no, I was just saying that's a subject we don't want to open up. So what's going on with NATO?
Well, NATO is having running drills on the border of Russia.
And the drills are they're a mock invasion of a simulated invasion of Russia.
Do you
So do
see
they
what
just
is
have a
on
bunch
those
of
German
NATO people
flags
getting
right
killed?
there?
The
Is-
Weimar Republic.
Is that what that is? Those flags?
Yeah, that's the German flag. That's the German military's flag.
Okay, I didn't know that they still had the eagle and shit on there. Figured that'd be a little bit of a sore subject.
I don't know if it's the Weimar Republic though.
Yeah, I don't know. Lost me
Look
there.
at that American flag
Oh
leading
no, it
the
is
way.
the Weimar Republic. That's the flag of the Weimar Republic. But I don't think it was the original one that was founded in 1918.
Yeah.
U.S. soldiers in M2 Bradley. God, dude, I hate the fucking Bradley.
Why?
Because, dude, they're not comfortable to ride in. They're slow.
Are they safe?
No.
Ha!
And they're a fucking recon vehicle. How the fuck is a Bradley a recon vehicle?
They're fast though, no?
You just said
dude,
they
a
were
fucking
slow.
Abrams is faster than a fucking Bradley.
No way an Abrams is faster than a Bradley.
Yes, sir. No, let me tell you something, dude. I was a 19 Delta. I worked hand in hand with Bradleys and Strikers, and
Okay.
I fucking hate tankers. 19 kilos can suck my dick all day. Y'all are bitches and you kill your friends. Fucking shoot yourself. But yeah,
Why do
Bradleys
they
suck.
kill their friends?
That's what tankers do, dude. They're retarded. Ask anyone in the military. Like, tankers have the highest kill-death ratio when it comes to friendlies. So, you want to get shot in the back?
Behind them.
Yeah, if you want to get shot in the back, get in front of a tank. So,
Shit.
So what do we think this is all about? Huh? You think this is a show of strength to Russia?
Well, it says right here, announcing the start of the drills in January, NATO said 90,000 troops would take part, rehearsing how U.S. troops could reinforce European allies in countries bordering Russia and on the alliance's eastern flank in the conflict were to flare up. The drills, whatever. So it's basically like a mock invasion of like a counter attack in the event that Russia were to expand the conflict with like Poland or whatnot. What the countermeasures would be.
and every country over there, European country, is running some kind of training drill or exercise right now.
Yeah, I remember Belarus and Russia were running something.
Well, Russia was running one with China on how they're going to take Taiwan. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do we get a link on that?
no, I do not have a link on that.
Shit, I'll type it up. Russia, China.
Joint exercises with Chinese Taiwan.
Isn't this how the Gulf War started? Wasn't the Gulf War wasn't it originally a like a training drill that was happening in Saudi Arabia that we just worked on a training drill that ended up being the invasion or something?
I think Panda was there.
I think Panda got a little busy for a second.
You think? Wait a minute. You think I was there when?
Civil War.
Were you?
Bro,
Were you there when Robert E. Lee rode on
just because I
horseback?
got gray in my goatee don't mean
So they ended this last year then, is that what am I reading that correctly, or have they started it up again?
We're asking Panda about the trenches of World War One.
Oh.
Yeah, so let me tell you about the mustard gas.
Tell us.
Yeah, that's why all of us that were in the military had to go through Mach 4 training.
No, seriously though, I was asking, wasn't the original Gulf War like originally a training exercise that they were doing in Saudi Arabia, but in reality it was just an invasion force getting ready to invade Iraq?
That I do not have expertise on that.
I'm not 100%. I remember there was
that like before our time?
Yeah, that was a little before my time. Yeah.
I do remember that there was an instance where war was declared. It was like a modern war, some World War II, not World War II.
World War II.
Not World War II. Like like the Yugoslavian War or some shit. Like something was like a training exercise that, in reality, it was just a build up to fucking war. No, I said World War II. Like
World
the
War
Yugoslavian
2.2.
War. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
You want to know what a great war was? whenever the fucking United States cavalry destroyed all of Mexico by itself.
That was pretty dope.
That was a while ago.
The Mexican Texas War?
Yeah.
Yeah, then the United States cavalry showed up and they're like, yo, boys, this is how you take a country in a week. And then we rode all the way to Mexico City, kicking ass.
Yeah, but remember the Alamo.
Always remember the Alamo.
I mean, are we supposed to remember and celebrate the losers? This is very American to me.
I mean, do you remember 9/11? Do you choose to remember 9/11?
No.
What was the kill to death ratio in the Alamo?
I believe pretty high.
Not a winning one. Not a winning one. So.
Well, listen, if you get like a 10-to-1 kill ratio, that's, I mean, you might lose, but I guess technically you would lose. That's what they did in Vietnam.
Yeah. You kill 10 people, then you die. You kind of lose because you're dead.
Yeah, basically.
It's like,
I guess you're right.
People want to put video game statistics to it, and I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
You're dead.
So Llama, I got a little something here. So the training exercise, back in World War II, they did a exercise called Exercise Tiger that was supposed to be a mock deployment of Normandy, and
yeah, we made inflatable tanks, right?
the Slatin Sands in Devon was chosen as a landing area for the Exercise Tiger, as it closely resembled Utah Beach, having a shingle beach. But the mock landing was marred by real gunfire and a real enemy that led to the deaths of hundreds of American soldiers and sailors.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was like 60 years ago. I'm surprised you remember all that.
Yeah, I just did a little bit of research. That is from.
Oh, that wasn't off. That wasn't off the top of the dome from lived experiences.
We got it.
No.
You don't have to explain the joke, bud.
Oh, fine.
It was a good joke.
Oh,
it was a pretty good joke.
I got it. And then there was also one called Able Archer in 83, in November of 1983. It is believed to have nearly started a nuclear war with the Soviet Union. Exercise Autumn Forge. It was in Holland. Yeah, but that didn't actually escalate into war. So I think what you might be referring to was the Exercise Tiger that actually did result in armed
Oops.
or in live fire in combat.
Well, that's it.
I'll say.
Don't. Sometimes you sound like you're speaking French when you say that. Don't say.
You know when you do the French? Be nicer to him.
I was gonna say we're live.
Some 946 American servicemen died in that Operation Tiger, that mock exercise.
Man,
That's wild.
That's a rather large training accident.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Crazy. All right, guys. Have we touched on everything?
we only have two more.
Two more.
We have Social Security and this other little thing. We'll just go right here first. Hold up, close that out.
Social Security is a fucking scam. We're never gonna get it.
I mean, I kind of haven't expected to get it ever. Like, my grandpa's been like, don't expect to get a Social Security. And I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I believe you.
They take it out of their fucking paychecks every week.
Right. But,
Theft.
yeah,
So is taxation.
I couldn't agree more. Most taxes are, in fact, theft.
So the story is right now that if nothing gets done to fund Social Security, by 2035 they're going to have to make cuts. And right now, I believe what's the retirement age? I think it's 62 or
65.
65. It's going to probably get pushed to like 70.
75. 90. Oh, no more retirement.
So do you know my in my mind, like a solution to this whole problem,
Having
right?
more children.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they're trying to import all these illegals, is because they think that they'll be able to,
That's what I'm
eventually
saying.
they're going to be paying taxes, to try to establish a tax base. But no, I think this is what they should do, right? So, number one, it starts with reduction of the size and scope of the federal government. Okay, then that also in hand with that would decrease the amount of the cost of to run our federal government. And then what you do is everybody who has paid into Social Security, if you're already claiming Social Security, you're grandfathered in. Everybody who is under the age of Social Security gets a refund check for the amount that they've paid in. And then, then at that point, there is no more Social Security. We put it into the Ponzi scheme, right? And then you can adjust the tax rate from there, because I tell you what, if you reduce the size and scope of the federal government, then you're not going to need as much IRS or tax revenue. So but convincing government officials to reduce the size and scope of their, what they belong to, it won't happen. But that would be the only way I see to get out of it. And then once you don't have that Social Security liability, then you could start turning to, hey, let's service our debt or pay down our debt, right? So, yeah.
America. I mean, that should. I don't see why that wouldn't work, though.
Oh, I mean, it would work.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But it won't be implemented because nobody wants to reduce the size of their power, right? They don't want to reduce the amount of power that they have. And that's why I think one of the reasons why, like Donald Trump isn't this huge conservative, but I think what he has shown is, from being an outsider coming in, he's really put a spotlight on the size and the scope of the federal government. And that's kind of
huge.
That's what conservatives need to get back to is, hey, like we need, more self-reliance. I think we talked last time a little bit, like I'd much rather, I live in Florida. I don't pay state taxes. We don't have a state income tax. It's great. But I would much rather some of the responsibilities that are at the federal level right now to be pushed down to the state level, and because then the policies are going to be more in line with the mindset and the beliefs of our citizens, this local citizenry. And if that comes with a 2%, tax, then to help fund that and to help run it at our state level, then absolutely. But reducing the size of the federal government, I mean, that's every year it grows bigger and bigger, and I mean that's the issue.
Bro, people don't have any idea how bad it will get, bro. If you have places to look like Greece and the austerity, bro, Social Security running out of money is like the first sign of the bleed out. It's like a country can't file for bankruptcy the same way people file for bankruptcy. So when a person files for bankruptcy, there's always like an overarching authority that's going to take it. When a country doesn't have any more money, there's nothing they could do except for ask other countries for help. Otherwise, they go into shambles like what happened to Haiti and whatnot. A country cannot file for bankruptcy. There's no.
Yep.
I mean, you have what's it called, the IMF, but that's like a lending agency. That's like the international bank for countries.
It's the Bank of Davos.
At the end of the day, they're almost, now that I'm thinking about it, they're almost creating it where the IMF becomes this centralized authority where if a country does fucking fall apart, like, because a country has a duty to its subjects, so that's why a country can't file for bankruptcy, because of the duty that it has for the people that live there. But what would happen would be like, you would get austerity, you would get like cuts to you get funding cuts to like police. Well, police would be like the last thing, but you would get funding cuts to like the buses, the trains, the roads, everything would just get cut.
Yeah.
And it would just be a really bad situation.
Yeah, but I mean, when the chickens finally do come home to roost, and Social Security and all these other welfare benefits. Well, I'm not calling Social Security a welfare benefit, but Social Security and the welfare benefits
It's a Ponzi scheme.
Well, right, but when it finally comes to the point where it can't be denied anymore, and they have to do something like cut the benefits. I mean, what do you think? I mean, dude, I mean, there's going to be people living all their lives, working all their lives, working, 50 years or 40 years or whatever, and they've paid into it. Like, you think that's just going to go peacefully? Like, all of a sudden, like, oh, all of those tens of thousands of dollars that I paid in are now just, I don't get anything?
And look,
like, there's no peaceful Go ahead.
And look at the generation that's gonna. So you're looking at the generation that's all fucked up in the job market is gonna be faced with the retirement issues, and it's like a compounding issue on compounding issue. Like yeah. Everybody wants to be like overnight. You know what I'm saying? And
well, another thing that just came to my mind. Right? So Social Security is is being funded by current taxpayers, right? Well, if you look at the employment base and you look at technology, technology is replacing our employment base, right? You look 10 years down the road, you're not going to have like the people that are graduating high school and stuff right now, like, dude, like they're not going to have the jobs. They're not going to be able to find the employment. The tax revenue is going to decrease dramatically because technology is replacing all of these jobs. And not only that, but then also with the amount of inflation that's going in play, or that's in play, their payroll, the people who are able to work, the money doesn't mean anything, and that tax revenue does not even translate to the benefits needed. You see what I'm saying? This problem is growing exponentially as we speak with the evolution of technology and everything else. I mean, and with the inflation, it's going to be that this major issue is going to be here before we know it. And
we're going to fight China. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It really truly does.
Do we owe all the money to China?
I think it's like 50% of the I think it's like 50% or 45% of the bonds are owned by China or something.
Oh, yeah. I think the next biggest holder is Saudi Arabia.
So these are the people that we owe all this money to. What happens when we just give them the middle finger? Do they come and confiscate our land? Good luck.
I was just going to suggest that, like, and I've been posing an idea like what I'm about to say for a while, but like, what if we just fucking backed out of NATO, made an alliance with like Russia, Mexico, and anyone who's actually willing to pay their money into NATO, rather than paying that measly 1%, 0.5%. We tell China to quit doing fuck shit, You know, like we're not going to pay that money back because you've been acting. I'm trying to think of the word that I want to use, but they act like they're trying to own us in 6 years.
Yeah.
Why don't we just call the balance sheet even with all the technology theft and everything else that China has done, and we say, hey, when it comes to Taiwan,
what we really should do is we should do what we did to the French like 200 years ago. Is we should, although in reverse order, right? Where when they beheaded their kings and queens, we were like, well, we had an alliance with those guys that you just beheaded. We just used the same logic, but with us. It was like, hey, you know, we don't owe you that money. The deep state that's been like doing shit behind our backs and, you know, behind closed doors, they owe you that money, and we'll give them to you. That's this person right here. That's the Clintons right here. You can just go ahead and have them. You can have the Gavin Newsom. You can go ahead and have Pete Buttigieg. You can just do whatever the fuck you want with those guys. We're sell them the fuck out.
Tiller, could you do me a favor? Could you pull up the link that I tagged you in?
Yeah, absolutely I can. Is it in discussion or podcast topics or announcements?
General.
Yeah, like, what if we got an America, you know, a complete American first, you know, if we got the White House and Congress and everything, and we just said, you know what, we don't recognize, we don't recognize this debt. You know what I'm saying? And we don't recognize it. I mean, then what's China going to do? China's going to try to come take the land.
How would that make our standing with other people that we would want to get money from?
Well, it's the same thing. What Tiller was saying, right? Except for it would be in reverse, right? Instead of the French, you know, killing off their heads of state. And then us saying, "Oh, well, we had a deal with them." We say, "Yeah, I'm sorry, but you had a deal with the deep state, and us as America First and the new government, we do not recognize the deep state and you know what I'm saying?" And sure, we could come up with.
I think I got a good. I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm trying to interject when you're done.
Okay. But yeah, we tell them, you know, we say, look, you know, we're not going to, how about this? How about we don't get involved in your land disputes, which I think a lot of America First people believe in now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that means they want to take Taiwan, then okay. Right. And whatever, and we set up the trade deals and stuff like that, and we don't just say, oh, we just don't recognize the debt. We say, okay, well, look, we're willing to wipe the slate clean of all of the intellectual property theft that they've done, all of the
subterfuge in general.
Right. I mean, TikTok, the foreign, you know, influence that they've had through all, and we say, hey, look, welcome to we are America First. We're the new America First government, and you know, we're wiping all this clean.
Right.
I mean, you look at it, they're not going to get the fucking money anyways.
But listen, that might be reasonable, like, to deal with the Chinese. But what I'm saying is
the other ones. I think I got a happy medium for you, Llama. So, we tell China to fuck off. So, well, right, for the other countries of the world. So, with this new alliance, this new America First alliance, which we don't have to call the National Alliance but the new America First government starts a new alliance. And like I said, I think Russia should be one of the first people that we call, because they're the only country to where I'm like, if we go to war with them, we may not win. We go to war with China, I mean, if we just don't pussyfoot around, we win, you know? Possibly. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy win, but we probably win.
Bro, Russia would be a lot easier to invade.
A lot easier to invade, but we're not trying to. But that's not really the point I'm trying to prove. What I'm
So you want to make a group of bandits?
Kind of no. It's like a new NATO, but different. Like you only get to be a part of the group if you actually pay your fucking dues. Into it.
Wait. Russia has tried to join NATO on countless occasions.
Yeah.
We denied them, and then we're gonna turn around and be like, you know what, Russia? If you help us tell China to go fuck themselves when they ask us to pay them their money back, we'll let you on our side.
It's not going to be on that premise. It's not going to be join us so that we can tell China to fuck off. It's going to be join us and we will be a group, and we will not do business with those outside of our group, or rather, we will not run to the aid of those that do not, pay the dues.
We did do the business though, and when you do the business, you have to be held responsible for the business that you did, and then countries are going to look at us and be like, how could we lend them money when they were like, you know what, China, we actually don't owe you money. What are you talking about? Like gaslighting.
So Llama, hold on. Let me try to address this. Okay. Number one, you just like why? Okay. Like, look, when you're in credit card debt and you get all that debt erased, right? You don't turn around and take out more loans or more credit cards. So number one, we should, if we were to do, we shouldn't be spending outside of our means as the federal government to need more money. That's number one. Number two, as far as our reputation with the rest of, the world and this type of scenario, I think you would be hard pressed to look at what the United States has done throughout history and the contribution and everything that we've made to the world and how we have provided defense for numerous countries, and look at our total contribution. And I don't think it would be as difficult as you think for a country to be like, okay, they got a new leadership. They're going to be fiscally responsible. And to be honest, they've had our backs and everything in the past. So I don't think it would do that much damage to United States reputation. I think actually what it may do is strengthen our reputation because they know what we're capable of as far as good things.
Especially if we just start paying back our allies, like the people who are interested in maintaining this alliance that we owe money to. If we start going like, okay, we're going to start paying you, I almost said like $100 a month, like that would even come anywhere close to our debt. But, if we start paying you this much a month, you this much a year or whatever, quarter...
You don't do it with monetary means either, right?
Yeah, right. We could pay it off. Like we could genuinely.
You do it with trade. You do it with services.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think the damage to our reputation would be as great as you think it would be, Llama, because of our contribution to the world and the fact that they would be seeing like, okay, the bad part of the United States is all of the irresponsibility of their previous leaders, and they are correcting that now. I think that the reasonable countries and the reasonable leaders would look at it as a show of strength and
those people would say that you voted those people into office.
Except for this most recent one.
What I'm getting at is I'm not saying that like I'm personally in favor of not doing it because it would like really harm our reputation. I could give a shit less. Like when it comes to war, it's bullets versus bullets. But what I'm saying is there's so many hurdles into doing that. Like we have like legal systems all around the world and international legal systems where we can't just do things like that. We can't just be like, oh, China, what are you talking about? We owe you money. What are you talking about?
We can. So here's. I have a couple solutions on that.
China would definitely go to war with us.
Well, then that's fine.
You think so? You think they would? What action would they take?
I mean, I dare them.
I mean,
Especially with NATO the way it is now.
I didn't listen. I'm not going to speak for China.
Do you think they
I would
would
hope
sanction us? You think they would sanction us? Do you think they would say, "Hey, all the goods that we're sending that we send over to the United States, we're going to stop that"? Hell no, they wouldn't. China makes
bank,
like
bro.
China's a majority. I'm willing to bet that a majority of China's revenue comes from products to the United States.
So, what do you think the repercussions were to be if America one day said, "China, what money are you talking about? We don't owe you money."
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's what we're talking about.
I don't know what repercussions there would be.
Like, what do you think? Like sanctions or something, or like?
I don't think they would. So number one, I don't think
fuck
they would
them
do
and their sanctions.
I don't think they would do sanctions because
they don't have power to.
They want to move product.
Yeah.
Right. They wouldn't sanction us. Again, they make I'm willing to bet majority of their revenue comes from exports to the United States. So they're not going to stop that. That's one.
See that.
They may put some sort of tariff on it or something, but
I could definitely see that. But I just like there has to be some kind of like reaction to that.
Yeah,
no?
for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. I do hear you, and it may make us stink for a little bit, but and to be honest with you, before we do this, we have to we have to 180, get ourselves in shape. Jordan Peterson, clean our room and shit.
A strongly worded letter would be their response.
Yeah, honestly, that's my guess.
A very strongly worded letter. And you know what I would tell them to do with that letter? Roll a joint with it, light it up.
But this is what I talk about all the time when people like to say the pen is more powerful than the sword, and I'm like, the one thing I agree with Mao on, the communist leader Mao, was that power comes from the barrel of a gun. And at the end of the day, like, your laws could mean whatever you want them to mean. When a foreign invasion force or a tyrannical government, for that matter, like, gets involved, then words and none of that means anything.
But you're also missing the other thing that I said, Llama, about Taiwan, right? So it wouldn't just be, oh, what money? We don't owe you no money. No, it would also be basically under the way I'm looking at this, China would without resistance from the United States would take Taiwan.
Do you think we should defend Taiwan in this scenario or any?
We should tell them Taiwan for. Did somebody just say that?
I did.
Say that again.
Tiller, you just said that?
Should we defend Taiwan if they try to take it?
I was gonna say, maybe we should sell them Taiwan for all the money that we owe them.
Well, that's kind of
we don't own Taiwan.
It's not ours to sell.
We don't own it, but we own it.
Right? We look, that's what I'm saying. We allowed them to take Taiwan without U.S. interference. Is what I'm assuming in this scenario.
The only problem with that is we get so much from Taiwan and so much from South Korea, and Taiwan and South Korea will not like that move.
Yeah, but didn't we just have this conversation about 5 minutes ago, talking about how China would never stop doing business with us, even to the point where we were to gaslight them and say we don't owe you $1 trillion?
Ding, ding, ding. And also, we're also not looking at the domestic policy that would take place under this hypothetical situation, right? The domestic policy would be to bring back manufacturing, right? So, like, big thing about Taiwan right now is all of our semiconductors. Well, we need to bring that to the United States. There is no situation in the world where no situation there is no reasonable situation where any of our dependence on semiconductors for our defense, for our critical infrastructure, should be dependent on semiconductors that are not manufactured here in the United States. Right, so it's not just everything stays the same except we do this. No, there's multiple things that should be taking place all at the same time.
Yeah, 100%. Medicine too. Yep, everything.
Yo, Smitty, you've been kind of quiet on this. What do you think? Should we just nuke China and call it good, or what's up?
Smitty, I think maybe Smitty might have had a tornado issue because he's no longer with us right now.
Well, he's not even. Oh,
let me rephrase that. He's no longer in the chat with us.
Yeah, he's no longer in the chat.
R.I.P. Smitty.
Right.
He's out there fighting the tornadoes again.
Yeah. Bare knuckle boxing. He's getting ready to fight Mike Tyson and Jake Paul at the same time. They don't know, but he's going to just drop in the ring and knock them both out with one punch.
It's Tornado Tyson.
And he's actually going to take out Mike Tyson with his left hand, his non-dominant hand, I assume.
He lives in a area where tornadoes are frequent. Let's just say that.
Yeah, right. Kansas.
He's probably in a house, fucking in the air right now.
Right, yeah.
Spinning around.
He
probably has red heels on. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
He's actually holding on to the tail of the cow from Twister before it starts spinning around the tornado.
I don't recall this.
You've never seen Twister?
I did when I was a little.
You don't remember the cow spinning around the tornado? Oh,
probably.
That was
a really good cow impression right there, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So what's next?
What's next as far as between us and China, or what's the next thing to talk about?
No, I mean I don't know, man. I think my foreign policy should be implemented.
I like that. I'm not
China be the dominant power in the East, and we be the dominant power in the West, and we just be equal powers.
Yeah.
But then what's that make Russia?
Fuck Russia. They're the gas station.
They are the gas station. Look, look. Bro,
I don't think Russia's happy with that.
I have no problem with Russia taking Ukraine.
Oh, please! I wish they would have already.
Word.
Like, stop pussyfooting around it. Just do it. No.
Putin's not pussyfooting around this shit. I do not think that Putin is pussy. So that move where Putin retreated back into Moscow, I think they did this in like October, but they let the enemy push into Russia in the winter, like somebody forgot what the fuck happened during World War II.
Yeah.
But then Ukraine was posting memes like, oh, a month ago Russia was the second most powerful military in the world, or something to that effect. And then they were the most powerful military in Ukraine, and now they're the second most powerful military power in Russia. And I was like, you have no idea. You're in the fucking Spider Queen's lair right now, and you have no idea how many webs you've been stepping on. She knows exactly where you are, and you about to get your ass ate.
Yeah. No, I think it comes to an end with. Honestly, I think the best thing would be, Russia just
have it peacefully, like they were trying to do from the beginning.
Ukraine, all the oligarchs are going to come here anyways. You know what I mean? But honestly,
let's see what happens if I just type Ukraine in Google.
I want to end to the money laundering going on to through Ukraine back to the Democratic Party. I want to end to that, and I also wouldn't mind seeing what all these biolabs and all these facilities that are in Ukraine are all about. But yeah, I think I mean, we know why Russia wants it, right? They wanted the Donbass region. They want access to the port. You know what I mean? Fuck it, let them have it. I don't understand why we keep putting. There's no scenario where Ukraine wins here. All we're doing is continuing
delaying.
It at the cost of taxpayer dollars.
Right.
I just no, I don't see that.
I seen something. It was like a month ago. It feels like now, but like, if you're a taxpayer individually, we have all paid like a $1,500 to Ukraine alone, just Ukraine.
Yeah, just Ukraine. Yeah, something like that.
Bro, we're encroaching on a full rent payment for me, man. Like, that's too fucking much.
Yeah. Let's get back to securing our borders, and then let's tackle our own financial issues. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
let's get it.
Oh yeah. Sputnik.
Are you reading my screen, or are you talking about something else?
No, I'm reading your screen.
Yeah, I'm just looking at all this fake news. Apparently, France, it was up here. France apparently was sending troops, and then they didn't. Fake news. I'm kind of just fast scrolling.
It doesn't matter if it's fake news to us. Russia knows whether France has troops in there or not. That's all that matters.
That's true, yeah. There's a claim.
They could tell us whatever the fuck they want.
The Soviet victory banner was projected by hackers onto the east side of Brandenburg Gate in Berlin on Tuesday night, prior to the annual festivities celebrating the defeat of Nazi Germany in 1945. But this is apparently also fake. Oh shit. And that's the end of the list then, huh? But, I mean, shit. I mean, it's enough of a list, if you ask me. What else did we have on AP here? I like AP. There's plenty of... I typed Ukraine. They popped up. Here's another one. $400 million package of weapons for Ukraine. To try. There's the keyword. That's your operative word right there. To try to hold off Russian advances. To try.
I can try.
Yeah.
This is silly.
They got Down syndrome people fighting in the Ukraine army now.
Yeah, and they were treating that guy like shit.
Yep.
Horrible, man.
Bro, did you guys see when after Congress or after the House approved that Ukraine / whatever funding bill?
Yes.
Did you see Mike Johnson? He did a interview or a presser or whatever, and said and basically he tried to gaslight America by saying what Americans don't realize is that money in aid is coming back to us, is going to come back to the U.S. Did you guys see that?
I did see that. I'm trying to find like a clip.
Right. So what he was basically saying was, the money that I give or that we give them, they're going to turn around and spend on U.S. weapons. So the money is coming back to us.
Right. Yeah, it's heading right back into the government.
Bullshit, because it's not coming back to me. It's not coming back to me. All you did was you took my money and gave it to the military industrial complex. Like, or worse yet, you gave it to the Democratic Party, right? Because who's doing all the lobbying? Where does all the lobbying money and stuff go for? Why do you think Democrats are in favor of the wars and stuff right now? Right, is because they have the deals with the military-industrial complex right now. So don't try to gaslight me talking about, oh, the money's coming back to our No, it ain't. No, it isn't. It's going into the CEO's pockets and turn around and funneling back to the government through lobbying. Don't tell me, oh, it's coming back to us. Yeah, except for the us isn't us American people. The us is the federal government.
Bro,
The U.S., the United States. Not
that's that trickle down economics bullshit.
Yeah.
No,
what was that, Clinton?
No, we're gonna build the economy from the
Reagan.
Oh, really? That was Reagan that said that.
Wait, hold on. Let me double check. I don't want to be wrong.
Oh, and how do you like that Biden has now
Ronald Reagan
put a pause on the aid to Israel?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They're not happy about that.
Did we cover that already or no?
Negative.
We didn't, really. I swear we were talking about it.
Wait a minute, but I thought pausing congressionally approved aid was illegal.
Well,
according to the Democrats 4 years ago.
Yeah, when they were talking about Trump. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, because we were talking about that because that's why they want to impeach Biden.
Oh, I just saw that failed. That motion failed.
Well, listen, they made precedent with it when they did the perfect phone call impeachment. Remember, you guys,
right? Yeah,
you guys talking about
perfect phone call. Everybody said it was perfect.
I had everybody was listening. They said it was a perfect phone call.
It couldn't have been any better. Yeah, but
would it only been better if Morgan Freeman had did it? Just like his voice.
I understand why they attempted, and it's because Republican. There would be a lot of Republicans that would be like, "Why would you not take? Why would you not attempt when precedent has already been set?" But on the other hand, well, actually, no. I'll say this: I'm glad they attempted, but I'm also glad that it failed. Okay, because one, it got everybody on record with a vote, so that's good. But two, it failed, so that doesn't give. I guarantee you, if it would have went to the Senate, I'm almost willing to bet that they would have impeached him and they would have removed him, because then the Democrats would have had the reason they needed to replace Biden.
Hey, give me 2 minutes, guys.
Whoa.
You know what I mean, Llama?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
That's kind of the only reason I didn't want it to pass, is because I don't want to give them the opportunity to replace Biden.
I think they really, I think what they really wanted was Kamala Harris, because listen, if you look at what's going on right now, like with the whole thing that happened with the Democratic caucus, how the first state was supposed to be New Hampshire, but they were trying to switch it to South Carolina or Georgia or something, South Carolina, and that was to like win over black votes. And this is what they were doing in 2020 when they were going up against Trump. They wanted Kamala Harris to be the candidate, but Tulsi Gabbard stopped that when Tulsi Gabbard started talking about how she kept people in prison for longer than they were supposed to be. Yeah, and they were trying to get her to be the presidential nominee as the first black woman, and they couldn't do that because she got destroyed by Tulsi Gabbard, so they made her the VP.
I hear what you're saying, but I think they're still trotting her out because of the fact that they're stuck with her. So they're trying to nobody in the administration, nobody likes Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris has proven to be, I mean, just absolutely reprehensible for the administration. However, she won't get out voluntarily.
You
right?
Go ahead.
So since they're stuck with her, I think they're still using her to try to benefit on the black vote and such. But no, I don't think I think if it comes to the convention, if they replace Biden, 1,000% will not be Kamala Harris.
You know who they
do
want?
not want her to be the head of the ticket.
You know who they want? They want fucking Michelle Obama, bro.
That'd be so fucking dumb.
She's a sleeper cell right now, man. I think especially her coming out and being like, oh, I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. I mean, that's like the classic, like, oh, I don't want to be the hero, but I'm the hero that's needed.
Yep.
But then she's going to be in the spotlight, and then every step that she takes, we're going to be looking for the man's junk swinging out of the dude's dress.
Yeah. She's gonna use that as like fuel. She's gonna tell her followers, look how transphobic these people are. I'm not even a man, but look how they talk about people like this.
Or she could be the first African American transgender like
that's
presidential nominee. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't say your name, so you don't have to.
No, you're good.
I'm just seeing if I can find anything on that.
I don't know because I don't think. I mean, she's obviously loved by the liberals, but I don't know that she could pull that much of a. I think she's too closely tied to Barack that. I don't know if it would win. I mean, it would definitely be more of a challenge for Trump than Biden. But
real quick, do you guys want to go through a list of all of Obama's scams? Because there are still people that are convinced that his only scam was that he wore a tan suit to a serious meeting.
Wait. What? Hold on. Back that up. How is wearing a tan suit to a serious meeting a scam?
Well, because
everybody knows you don't wear tan after Labor Day.
No, you don't wear bright color suits when you're in an important business meeting. A light colored suit is like something you wear casually.
Yeah, that's a casual.
How is that a scam?
The top button,
But everybody forgets about Operation Fast and Furious when we were fucking smuggling guns. Nobody remembers how he fucking weaponized the IRS. Nobody remembers.
What about the pallets of cash dropped off to freaking Iran?
Uranium One under him. The Libya under him. The Benghazi, the embassy was under him.
Yeah.
Fun fact: he holds a Nobel Peace Prize, and he has killed the most children for any Nobel Peace Prize holder.
What about the Secret Service hookers in fucking
Chicago? 10 grand for hot dogs or something like that.
Yeah, the pizzas and the hot dogs.
Motherfuckers got the whole fucking Oscar Mayer Wiener van backing up to the White House.
Not that I'm opposed to it, but let's not forget who built the cages.
Who built the cages, Joe?
Who had the massive deportations? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
they called him the deporter in chief.
But as far as his followers are concerned, they're all for immigration. So what do you mean? Like, look, you're deporter in chief over here.
And he was anti-gay marriage when he was in the White House.
Oh yeah, he flipped on that shit.
Do you guys know that Donald Trump was the first president to be pro-gay marriage before presidency and after presidency?
I did know that. I think you and I got that from the same source.
Yeah. There you go. Obama was against it. Clinton was against it. Bush was against it. Everybody was against it.
It's pretty ironic that the three people before Trump that were against getting a little frisky was Obama, Clinton, and Bush.
Hey, hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt real quick. I just noticed, we got 10 viewers right now. I want to give a shout out to our viewers over on Rumble. Let's go.
Oh, those are the people, too.
Panda. We got Llama.
And baby?
We got Tiller the Turtle. throw a message in the live chat. Let us know you're here. Hit the subscribe, the follow, add a comment. Shout out to you 10 viewers. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
Smash the like button.
We're gonna chat with ourselves live if we can do that. 3 bastards.
All right.
Oh, boom! There we are.
And at risk of getting kicked off here, real quick, if you guys got a hot story, throw it in the live chat right now so Mr. Tiller can pull it up. Not a guarantee that we'll do it, but if it's hot enough, we might.
Hey, I mean, try anything once.
We'll try.
Whoa. Pause.
Whoa.
Except for polka.
What's wrong?
Actually, that's not true. Polka's pretty bouncy.
Oh, Smitty is back. Let's go.
Oh, that's good.
Gosh.
How was that?
I apologize, guys. No, that wasn't a tornado that time. That was my power supply getting destroyed because I tripped.
Oh,
So,
that's rough.
Yeah. Well, Smitty, you just missed it. We gave a shout out. We had 10 viewers. We now have 11 viewers. We just gave a shout out to them. Told them to throw some messages up in the chat. Hit the follow button and throw in a comment.
Bro, look at Tiller's screen. Fucking Alex Jones is a frog.
That was a good one. Alex Jones is a gay frog.
oh, so we signing off? We wrapping this up?
Yeah, we're pretty much coming to a close. I suppose.
The only thing that we didn't cover is this.
What do we got?
True life forms truly merged into one organism for the first time in a billion years.
Yeah, I found this story. This was interesting. This has only happened 2 other times or 3 other times in all of Earth's history.
And they did it just in time for 420.
There you go. And the last time it happened was the development of the mitochondria, which ended up becoming like
the powerhouse of all living organisms.
Yes. So that evolved eventually into humans and what we are today.
Oh shit! I'm kind of intimidated by that.
Yeah. So this is the
that
third
image.
time this is. Yeah, he's gonna get your ass, boy.
that genuinely looks like something that might crawl up your wiener for peeing in the wrong river.
There you go.
I was saying it almost looks like something that comes out of the wiener when you're procreating.
Yeah. That's where special babies come from.
Yeah. That's actually alien semen.
Y'all sperm don't have 2 extra wavy thingies?
Wavy thingies.
Wavy thingies?
To be honest with you, the last time that I looked at my own ejaculate under the microscope may have been in high school.
What? You brought it to science?
No. Tiller's like, shit, I shouldn't have said that out loud.
We have totally gone off the rails now.
Right. We have, absolutely. I am reading this, though. This is pretty interesting. So... I just lost my place. Where was I? Oh, where the powerhouse of the cell and chloroplast come from. I was reading this paragraph here. But, I don't know. Do you think this is going to result in... I mean, this is... It happened 2.2 billion years ago.
Yeah, it says right there. The first event was roughly 2.2 billion years ago. This was in a single-celled organism called Archaea, swallowed up a bacterium that eventually became the mitochondria.
Yeah.
So, who knows, man?
This is the first step to... This is the next step to mutation, bro.
Bro, imagine if it's because of all of the fucking around they did with COVID and then the new bird flu.
CRISPR.
Oh, H5N1. Have you guys heard about H5N1 yet?
Yeah,
The bird
a little
flu?
bit, yeah.
No, yeah, so
The guy's
apparently...
bleeding from his eyes?
Apparently it's like way... has a way higher... what is it called? Lethality.
Fatality rate, and it was transferring from birds to cows to humans.
It's multi. Yeah, it's not just a bird flu anymore. There's multiple species that have the that can contract it now.
And this was just after they were saying something about that same Wuhan lab was fucking around with some other shit. And then this happened. And then that you stack on top of the mosquito shit that's happening at, is it Brazil or Florida? I can't remember anymore. So much shit happening.
I haven't heard any updates on mosquitoes.
Fucking A. Mosquito. Genetics. See what I can just pull up by typing that in. First genetically, bingo. Well, this is from a while ago, too. It's 3 years ago. Yeah. But they were released in the United States.
And those were released to cut down the population of mosquitoes.
Yeah, but, the last time man tried to play God, how did it go?
Pretty well.
This was after they bred, they died, if I'm not mistaken.
It only killed like 2 generations. It was to cut the population back for malaria outbreaks and stuff.
Correct.
I don't trust it. The government started doing something. I don't trust it.
Hey, I'm just saying, the closer we get to the election, to be on the lookout for the next. I mean, because look, all bets are off, man. Polls aren't looking good for them. I mean, nothing is looking good, right? The lawsuits aren't going anywhere. Hey, just be ready, because stay home and vote by mail. That was the name of the game last time. How are they going to get you to stay in your house this time?
Kind of curious what comes up when I just throw that up.
Viewers.
So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store.
Hello, 15.
Where did that echo come from?
That wasn't an echo. That was Joe Biden. He decided to chime in.
I mean, even the echo of Joe Biden even had an echo.
But all right, guys. I feel like Llama's wanting to his hounds.
Are we?
I'm just saying we you know what we could do? We could go into the after chat where people could pay to come and.
Yeah.
It's only $100 per membership.
Episode 3. Time to start hiding shit behind a paywall, boys.
All right, now we're gonna start talking about Israel and Palestine, fellas.
Yes. Say less.
Yeah, we hit 16 viewers. It's time to go 17 now. Time to ego trip. So.
Yep.
Wait, do we got anything else? What do we got?
I don't have anything pulled up, but I just typed into Google the conflict Israel.
No, this is paywall shit, dude.
Paywall.
All
your money.
I'm glad I caught somebody got that joke, and that's all I needed.
Look. We're coming to the end here, and our viewership is just continuing to increase. We got to give the people what they want.
Are we giving them Israel Palestine?
They want Israel Palestine.
I mean, give me a link. I could click on this one. This is 2 hours old.
Why do we need a link?
You guys think they're gonna sacrifice the red heifer and we're gonna fucking be in Armageddon?
Yes. I was gonna bring up the red heifer shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they got like a couple more months until it's like too late to do it.
Well, here's the other thing too. Can you force prophecy into happening though, or does it have to occur naturally? Because
I mean,
Netanyahu's like forcing it to happen artificially.
But what would you argue is naturally, and what would you argue is intentionally? Because wouldn't our intentional actions be natural anyway?
Yeah, but I feel like he wouldn't be like, I'm making sure I'm the last person to, or the last leader of Israel comments kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think's going to be the Messiah? Let's take bets.
Definitely.
You think it's going to be Jesus again?
It's definitely not going to be an Asian man.
No, definitely not. Bro, imagine if the Messiah is an Asian man, though.
God damn it! I would
We would
lose
all
so
be
much fucking
fucking
money.
shocked.
I would be fucked.
Shit.
That was good. That was funny.
And maybe an easier question. Okay, now who's going to be the Messiah? Who do you think is going to be Who do you think is going to be the Antichrist?
Well, we're not supposed to know.
Definitely a fucking woman, dude. Definitely a goddamn woman.
Definitely a woman.
Somewhere.
And then we just lose 6 viewers all at once.
Is it possibly could it possibly be the woman who makes everybody kill themselves?
Who's that?
Oh, come on.
Harris, Pamela.
No.
So here you're going.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The one who assassinated Abraham Lincoln.
What?
Where? Whoa! What? What?
You know the one.
My guy.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, Smitty, right?
I know what you're fucking talking. Her pussy was so fucking good,
Bro, she gave Brutus the fucking knife, bro.
Are you talking about Caesar?
She paid Judas the silver coins, bro.
Oh, that's good, dude. That's good.
Smitty knows what I'm talking about.
People will understand that.
I do think that I'm a little lost.
Tiller,
It's so good.
Hillary Hinton.
Oh, got it. Yeah. You know what the real scary thing is? That people like that there isn't any evidence that could criminally or that you could how's it go again? That incriminating evidence against Hillary Clinton. I stumbled over all of that.
There you go. You stumbled over.
Okay,
I got it.
Say it all now. Say that all again, but in one.
Yeah, no, I gave that up already. Someone else can speak for me. I don't know. But genuinely, there genuinely seems to be no actual incriminating evidence for this woman.
Really?
I mean,
Everybody
charge. There's plenty of evidence.
Yeah, but none that will actually take her to court. Has she been to court yet?
Don't talk.
All the key witnesses shot themselves twice in the back of the head.
Exactly. Dead men don't talk.
Yeah. Or hang themselves.
I mean,
in the chest with
after a while, once like half of your friends have killed themselves, I feel like an investigation should take place.
Were they your friends at that point?
Well,
You said friends in quotations. You just couldn't see it because you don't have camera on.
Right. I mean,
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
let's see what does happen when I just type in Hillary Clinton.
Hey, just
Relax and take notes.
there you go.
While I take totes of the marijuana.
I think Joe Biden has a message.
That was.
Joe Biden has a message for all of our viewers.
What's that?
1.2 billion. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store.
There's a definite echo.
Yeah, a little bit. That's fine.
You got an echo.
Look how like fucking Star Wars Republic she looks.
Dude, seriously, yes.
She's like the fucking Supreme Chancellor.
Dude, it's like
Sith.
seriously,
She's a
she's freaking
Sith.
Emperor Palpatine. Like, just
She's-
leave the collar red, make the dude. That's you know what? This is my new. I'm gonna.
I don't
Dude,
know.
if Palpatine was a chick and actually scary. That's
No,
who she
like
is.
Emperor Palpatine had a kid with the one bitch from Hunger Games.
There you go.
You know who I'm
dude.
talking about?
The announcer.
Yeah. That one.
Wears the makeup and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should get into this here, but
dude, she's Palpatine's twin brother.
do you guys know that Hillary Clinton, when she was in college, she was a lesbian?
I believe it.
No, like she was.
I believe
she had
Okay.
a girlfriend, and she only
Probably
started,
still is.
she only started she only started going out with Bill Clinton because it was a political relationship.
Wait a minute. So you're I did not click on that. I clicked on this. And that comes up, but okay. But you're telling me this haircut right here, that's not a lesbian? I don't believe you.
She's a lesbian.
Let me find another good. There's a good lesbian haircut right there.
You want some conspiracy theory? Her kids were artificial insemination, and the only reason she had them was for political gain.
Yeah, Tiller, Google this. Google Hillary Clinton lesbian.
Right? Because
can we just talk about how ugly Chelsea Clinton is for a second?
I never even seen a picture of her.
No, yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you take like 95% of Hillary's genetic material and then just throw in a little bit of extra, and that's what you get. I'm telling you, because what successful politician doesn't have kids in a family, right? Kids in a family for a politician is nothing more than playing the political game. Look, I have a family. I'm a mother. Blah blah blah. No, she's been into the snatch her entire life.
Yeah.
Okay. Never been tempted, she says. Okay, but yeah, maybe you've never been tempted because you just gave into the temptation immediately. Right?
Tiller's going deep.
It was just that's the way it was.
Right. There was no temptation. I just knew all along. Whoa! Wait a minute. See that?
Oh, dude, that would also explain why she let fucking Bill be such a womanizer. Because see, I'm from Fayetteville. Bill used to come up here all the time because that's where University of Arkansas is, and Dixon Street is like the fucking party street for Fayetteville and the college and everything. And my family's been up here since the fucking dawn of goddamn time. So he would always go up there, and every time he would go to a bar, he'd have like a different rat pack of women on his like fucking shoulders and shit. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's the only reason. The only reason she got pissed was that he got caught. She was pissed about the scandal. That's what she was pissed about.
Yep.
She was like, "You dumb motherfucker! Like I let you do."
It's a business arrangement.
Quiet.
Yeah, you're gonna get mad if one partner fucks up. You know.
Right. Exactly. Yep. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, of course it won't let me do that.
But he's always been a womanizer. Like around here, it's just a well-known fucking thing. Like I wish you guys could like go interview people on Dixon and shit, like the old bar owners and stuff. Some of them will tell you stories about it.
Yeah, I like how this article here is Hillary a secret lesbian? Not that it matters. Whoa.
No, we'll determine whether it matters or not.
So how gay is Obama?
My assumption, very gay.
There we go.
Yes. Yeah, very, very.
I mean,
gay.
if you fantasize about it and you're willing to write letters to your girlfriend, like, yeah, you probably had a dick in your face before.
Bro, most musicians are gay too. They're secret gay.
Drake's fucking queer as fuck.
What's absolutely.
His album called? His album's called Certified Boy Lover.
Dude, have you guys talked about the Kendrick Lamar and Beef Drake? Or
nah, not on record. No.
Kendrick won, bodied him.
Oh yeah, there was like people in like there was like Spanish songs like Mexico and shit where I can't remember what they said, but there was a song called El Drake, and it was basically just talking about the beef and how I think they called him a pussy in some way or another. I don't know the ins and outs of this though.
Did they play Ain't Like Us on the fucking NBA finals and shit? Like, god damn, dude.
You were asking me the other day if I like Kendrick, and I told you I don't like him. Bro, I changed my mind.
Good, because he does have some very good songs. I was thinking though, Joyner Lucas, because for context for everyone listening, you asked me who I thought was like the best currently alive rapper. Joyner Lucas is a really good one. He's bro, imagine a rap battle between Joyner and fucking Kendrick.
There would be no battle. There'd be a fucking massacre. And
you think Joyner Lucas would whoop that shit?
100%, dude. Fucking, I was surprised when Llama was like, I don't know who that is when I first told him about him, and I was like, God damn, dude. Like,
my bad.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, man. Thought you were a New Yorker, all cultured and shit.
Yeah.
I am.
Your tone of voice actually sounded like you were somewhat trying to defend yourself.
I am.
I am, guys.
I am.
Come on. That's not nice.
Aww. You hurt my feelings.
Alrighty, boys. Let's do this thing. Let's wrap her up.
We gonna wrap it up? We gonna call it good?
Yep.
My daddy told me.
Let's wrap it up on these rappers. So.
Alright, heard.
I like that.
Oh.
I like this, Benny.
I didn't mean to hit that button, but we can hit that one. But alright.
Thank you everybody for tuning in to the third episode of the 35 Pastors Podcast.
Yeah. Are we gonna
show the fucking goddamn Discord channel? God damn it, Tiller.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't mean to hit that button.
What'd we just do?
I thought that I had the Oh wait, why did I push that button, man? There we go. We're back. We can at least do that anyways. But yeah, I had the general up on Discord, and I thought that I just had this window. Yeah, the discussion. But either way, we're goofy. That's all. Yeah, I seen myself do that. But anyways, thank you everyone for turning out. Who turned out? Are we gonna try to do this again same time next week? Try to be on time next week?
I would say so.
That was supposed to be 6. I was 30 minutes early.
Yeah, 6 sounds perfect. All right, we will catch you guys next time.
All right, later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks for viewing.
Bye.
Patriot Panda out.